I see a very strong wind blowing against the flag of Brazil, making the flag unstable and very twisted in the storm. All these have their own meaning. Then follow the flag of Ivory Coast, upon which rain from the heavy storm was falling upon it. Later came the flag of India. The Lord says all this stands for a very strong and unprecedented challenge that must hit all these three nations, unforeseen, very unexpected, and sudden, which shall really affect so badly the youths and youngsters of these nations to the extent where one of the devastating consequences of the challenge is young people falling into very deep depression. As I see some in pain, as I see some in pain, grief, crying and shedding tears seriously, why heavily smoking cigarettes and other drugs in chain, that is, without stopping to even catch their breath, as though they are already dead and all hope for living is gone forever. But I see the youths and youngsters of Ivory Coast and India using all boldness to turn this situation into self-employed jobs for themselves in groups as they rally around discussing how they can make use of the natural resources and availabilities around them to come up with finished or semi-finished goods, products, or services which other nations or their government may even need, hence sustaining employment, winning contracts, and making a life and living for themselves and their loved ones. Those of Ivory Coast shall make use of bitumen, coal, wood, petroleum, and gravels to produce very high quality asphalt and tar, packaging and selling them to nations or government bodies who may need it to construct, build, and tar their roads or some other infrastructure. While the youth and youngsters from India shall make do of camwoods common among them into producing dyes of all kinds that may serve diverse uses and some organic products of high attractive quality that can be exported to other nations and also sold in the local market of India to help them make a life and living. These youth shall organize themselves in the pattern or dimension of division of labor, where each one shall fit his or herself into the domain they know they are best gifted or talented for. Like in the primary stage production, secondary stage production, tertiary stage production, packaging and branding department, measurement and weighing department, sales department, transportation sector, financial management sector, just name them, even production sector. This shall add so much value, dignity, honor, and respect to youthfulness in resourcefulness, as the Lord shall grant their hard works with unprecedented success. The next prophecy.